ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
There is a part of me, I don't know if I'd label it an intrusive thought or what, but there is just a part of me, oh look, a little red wagon, that is thinking, we're going to finish this game, and the house is just going to completely collapse on top of us, and finish the last of the bloodline off.
Admittedly, because I'm a terrible person, I think that would be really funny. I frankly think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's good those plates are just painted onto that table, because I think they'd have blown away by now.
Or disintegrated.
It's kind of like how Star and I were watching Gundam last night, and we went through that series, and at the end of it, she's like, they should have killed off the child.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Well,
there's your
we got confirmation.
Yeah, she is 22 weeks pregnant. And she's pulling these kind of stunts.
Pregnant ninja.
You're lucky that branch didn't break, lady.
That looks like a note paper.
No, I think it's a box.
Behind glasses there.
Okay.
That's a window there.
Well, we're apparently pregnant and unstoppable. Let's kick the window open.
Because you assume she can reach her leg that high.
She's pulling. She can definitely reach the leg that high.
We can apparently walk all over this roof. Somebody's being patriotic up in here.
Yeah.
America.
I mean, I believe Sam did join the army when he turned 18. If only just so he didn't have to be in the same room where his dead brother was memorialized.
Yeah, it won't let me actually walk on the glass, which I'm not surprised, but still.
Boo!
It doesn't actually let me do that.
Okay, nihilist Luma.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Not a bad place for a grill, I'll say that. Although I would have wanted a little bit better roof coverage.
Yeah, in case it rains.
Who needs rain when you have barbecue?
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Little messed up to have the baby right there.
Yeah, that is Gregory. The little boy with the mohawk, that's Gus.
Another tree cutting there for a.
And there was a note we could look at on there.
Yeah, that looks like it may actually jump us right into a story. So as dark as it is, a lot of photos.
Yeah.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Sam was definitely into photography.
Yeah, he likes shooting things in 2 different ways.
Cat.
Also, people like to assume, I think, that particular stuffed cat is the pet cat that they named Molly after the daughter.
And a very old TV.
And yet we don't have Derpy, Chirpy, and Flurpy stuffed in mountain
Much
here.
less Zerpy.
Yeah. Where's Zerpy?
Have you tried to taxidermy a gerbil?
Oh my god, Goblins and Ghosts roleplay manual. Hunker down. I mean, there are relatively few books in this room. But there's another copy of Hunker Down. The General's General. Beginner's Barracks. Yep, definitely a theme with him.
Yep.
The Scout's Manual.
He definitely was an outdoorsy type.
More Hunker Down. That's a Betamax. My god, Betamax.
That's how he died. He died of beta.
Oh, we're gonna see how he died. Hey, it's like one of those deers we saw at the resort.
He died in a hunting accident, didn't he?
Only one way to find out.
That's gonna be what makes sense here. He dies in a hunting accident.
He got viciously moosed to death.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, we can
Yeah,
that looks like a door we can go into.
That looks like progress. So let's look at the letter first.
Yep. Look, he's even got a little astronaut in memory of his brother. I'd argue this is probably one of the more awkward gaming moments we're gonna have.
Dawn, I promise. You'll never
He
forget
died in a hunting accident.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
I bet they are.
Am I gonna have
Yeah, in
to
this
see
case,
anything?
you're gonna
It's a
have to
hunting
like
trip, Dawn.
zoom in on
Shooting is
stuff.
strongly encouraged.
Propane. If he dies because someone shoots a propane tank with him standing next to it, I will find that funny.
Yeah, like you have to look at a specific thing, and he'll take a picture of it, and then you move on to the next section.
Right now, getting into focus on these things is a tiny bit picky.
Yeah, like I'd say this is probably the worst part of the gameplay I remember.
Someone
Yep.
does not want to be here.
Yep, but yeah, that is Edith's mom. It's
Okay, picky man, what do you want to take a picture of?
I think he wants to take a
Too
picture
early,
of his daughter, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
This is as close as I can get to poking.
Oop.
Take a picture of the pine tree.
There we go.
Oh, I just hit the button. Okay.
Perfect.
I have to actually... He doesn't take the picture
It's gonna
for
rain
you.
the
You have to
whole
take the
weekend,
picture
isn't it?
yourself.
That's right.
You have to find out what he wants to take a picture of, and then take a picture. Yeah.
Yep.
Luckily, it does look like
We'll
some
never
of these
forget
are.
this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
I think that was more, we will never let you live this down than...
Probably.
Okay, got it.
Odin Finch
I'm gonna
Memorial
take some pictures,
Park.
okay?
Just be careful.
I mean, he
Camera's
did go
older
out
than
like
you
a
are.
boss, according to that memorial.
Okay, let's see. What is worth...
Definitely should not have
There
drunk
she
all
is.
that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
That's not her.
Now, look a little further up, I
Nothing
think.
quite like being outside. Hey,
That's a keeper.
See, she's the behind the camera now.
I'm just saying.
Ah.
I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Yeah, I guess that wasn't it this
Last time I was with my brother
Nope.
Calvin. Man, that was a
If I
great trip.
recall, I believe we're going to be seeing a
Your grandpa Sven taught us
critter
how to fish,
around.
how to build a fire.
Just going to have to zoom in on. There he is!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
There she is.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great
Wow,
shot, Don.
I took the picture at exactly the time she fired.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't zoom back out.
Yeah, this is one of the more awkward ones. You actually have to walk him up that cliff.
How?
The same way you walk Edie. Or Edith.
My walking controls are taken over by moving the camera around.
Okay, I think it's you have to angle the camera a certain way, and then you'll have the option to move him.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Okay, now you
I
can
had
control
to take
it.
the picture. I had to take a picture first.
Yep.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Yeah, you gotta get up there before the timer goes
okay.
off.
Oh, I set the time. Okay, I clicked the button to set the timer. Okay.
Yep. Up, up, up.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal.
Yep, he gonna die.
Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Of course.
Oh, you did say it was a hunting accident. You just didn't say how.
Yeah, I didn't foresee him not noticing that the thing
Of all
wasn't
these
actually
stories,
killed.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, it's like that one part in Tommy Boy when they thought they killed the deer with their car, but then put it in the back seat, but then it woke up and destroyed the car.
I remember very little of that movie, but I remember that.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Tommy Boy.
Huh.
I'm not.
My
in any
sister
hurry
was
to
a
fix
big
that
fan.
either.
That's fair.
And of course, the timer got the exact moment the deer launched him off the cliff.
Yep.
Did it get lighter? It shouldn't have gotten lighter in here. Still nighttime out there. Oh, good, an unfinished room. Up in this attic. In this house, an unfinished room. Who could have seen that coming?
I'm sure nothing bad could happen. I'm sure there's nothing toxic in this unfinished room in this house that was built by crazy people
You
who
realize what
don't know
we're
how to
walking
build
on,
houses.
You realize what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Please.
that's the insulation.
Yep.
I was about to say, please tell me that's asbestos.
It could be. And we're
Oh,
storing
we got-
the MREs here, are we?
With the asbestos!
Yes.
Right where it should be.
Then again, I don't know. It might be late enough when they were building this that they couldn't get asbestos-filled insulation.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Although I will say this, fiberglass insulation, not any better for you to come into contact with.
Yeah.
Because what is fiberglass? Literally glass in fibrous form.
Not good for the lungs.
No, it is very bad for the lungs.
What the hell is that?
Some kind of control board looks like.
I can't play with it.
Damn it! 0 out of 10.
I can't quite read what they covered over with the word Finch.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not sure either.
But that looks like one of those early or late 70s, early 80s attempts to make an arcade game that you took home with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with very many of those, but I used to have several of them.
Moon. And 3D glasses.
We have become the Werefinch.
C-H-A... Damn it, they stopped. Anyway.
That was my sister's favorite joke from The Tick. Just because how dedicated to the bit they were.
Mine is still Yuletide.
It's a Yuletide!